वाह क्या एक्टिंग कर रहा है, वाह क्या एक्टिंग कर
तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं।
Hello HSC students, welcome to Screen Guru. I can only imagine the kind of pressure you all must be in. Pressure that some things and some people might be putting you in. But I just want you all to remember to take a little chill over here and to trust your own efforts that you have been putting in throughout the year. Despite all the hardships that you all must have faced, considering that most of your studying was done online. In today's video, we are going to cover unit number 4 of your HSC English syllabus. This is a very interesting unit, and I wish it was there when I did my HSC 4-5 years ago. So this unit basically requires you to have critical analytic skills of your own, to have observation skills of your own, to know some syntax. Syntax is when you arrange the words of a sentence in a particular way so that they mean something. We will study it in the later part. So in today's video, we are going to cover some things like plot, theme, setting, etc. Let's start.
1 minute 37 seconds later.
So let's start with plot and setting first. Plot and setting were very confusing for me when I was in college, but actually they are very simple things. Let's take an example of a film so that it is very easier for all of you. Ki and Ka, for example. The setting of the film is a very modern house which is in the 21st century for sure, and it is the home in itself is in the up and hip areas of a society, and the time is 2019-2018. So that is about the setting. So setting is the time and place of a particular story or the era, the 21st century era. It is about a city couple. It is not about a village couple, it is about a city couple. So a city home which is in a very trendy place of the city and which is also in the 21st century. So that is the setting of the film. When we come to the plot is about a couple who struggles with gender role reversal. At the starting of the film, the man is shown to be a husband, a housekeeper husband, whereas the woman is shown to be a career-oriented woman. And as and when the film progresses, we see, sorry for the spoilers, but as and when the film progresses, we see that even the husband starts receiving quite a good amount of success in what he is famous for doing, and the film reacts in a way just how any typical husband would have. So it deals with gender inequality in a very unconventional way by stating that it is not about gender. Anybody would have reacted the same way, or despite their gender, people can be supportive of their spouses. So this is the whole plot of the film. Now when it comes to your passages, it is important that you do not rely on your question paper. Go read the whole thing, prepare answers from before that, or at least have an own understanding of yours from before about what is going to be what. And this is very simple. Nevertheless, even if they give you something in like they give you a comprehension in the question paper, it will still be very easy for you to cite some examples. So in short, setting talks about time, place, era in which the story is set. Plot talks about the outline of the story and what the film is going to be about.
A few inches later.
Next we go to theme. So theme is actually a little bit difficult to understand. It is because it requires your own observation skills. You have to observe like a lot. So let's say To Serve with Love. It is about a writer, the teacher, who is very happy that his students are progressing. I don't know if you all know this Sanskrit saying which says Shishyat Ichchek Parajayam. Like a guru wishes that the disciple surpasses the success that the guru has achieved and sets a new bar for everyone. So this is what is Indian culture. It is about a very unique guru shishya bond which is almost like that of a parent, and the blind faith that a shishya puts into the guru, and also the selflessness of the guru, and the guru wanting the shishya to progress in their own lives. So this is what is the theme. You can elaborate the theme in many ways. You can also talk about the cultural background that a writer comes from. About this Indian culture, it is imbibed in our culture a lot to have blind faith in your gurus, to do what they say without questioning them. But to question everything, to doubt everything is a very Western concept to us. Underlining materialism, underlining individualism, this is not what Indian culture does. While both the cultures have pros and cons of their own, it is only a debatable topic about what is right for someone at which age and what is not right for someone at which age. But stick to your topic. I would really suggest, even in this particular aspect, that you prepare your answers from before, or at least be aware about what you're going to write. That's it for the theme.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Next we go for the language of a particular passage. I mentioned syntax in the beginning. Syntax is basically how you place words in order to change the meaning of a particular sentence. It is also about an emphasis that the character puts, like, I didn't tell you to go there means somebody else might have, or you went there by yourself, but I definitely didn't tell you. I didn't tell you to go there. I might have told you to go somewhere else, but I definitely did not tell you to go over there. This is how you emphasize on what you really mean by laying emphasis on a few words. Now, arrangements of words in themselves can be very tricky. You all know active and passive voice, right? My rights were denied. What is important is coming at the first initial part of the sentence. My rights were denied. My rights were denied. The government denied my rights. I want to lay emphasis on the fact that the government, some government, not our government, not their government, some government denied my rights. We want to lay emphasis on that particular part. This is how syntax comes into the picture. And when we talk about language, it is also that you understand the underlying tone, or what the person really wants to say. Like, let's say that, let's take example from your book itself. There is this one line, why do you not curse me? It was my fault. This is from one of your exercises. This is said by Passepartout to his friend Fogg. So, why don't you curse me? It is my fault. Do you really think Passepartout wants to be cursed? No. But that character is feeling guilty for something that they have done. So they are trying to convince themselves that they are at fault. And it is that character is also trying to convince his friend Fogg that, I am at fault. Why don't you curse me? So the tone is pleading, the tone is apologetic, you can say, over here. This is what is language study. This is what is expected from you. So you cannot really prepare language study, but good observation might help you. And along with this comes character sketch. It is very interesting, and once you are able to do character sketch of the characters that are given in your prose passages, you can also try doing character sketches of the people that are there in your own lives. Like, for example, this character Potter, for example, that character is shown to be quite smart and quite intelligent, and there are some things that the character does, for example, this Potter, Miss Potter that I said, she's shown to be very dull in the start, but eventually we can say that exercise is not important for the body but for the mind as well. Some things that she says along the passage, it tells you just how intuitive or just how analytical this character might be. So there are some small signs that can help you in doing character sketch. I would suggest that you list the characters that are given, main characters of course, and just write 4 to 5 characteristics of that character that I think this is there in your own exercise. But so if you do that, it will be really easy for you to go ahead about it in your own question paper. I hope you have understood all the concepts, and with this we are done with the portion, and I wish you all a very 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 good luck. You all are going to come out with flying colors, and all the best.
One eternity later.
So please subscribe, whatever. Please I want to reach 1 million.